Hello and welcome to the mothership. I'm, of course, the Commander General, Lax Sivrak. Thank you for joining us today on this episode review of The Skeleton Crew. I can't believe I cannot believe that they pay fucking people to make that fucking garbage. I cannot believe that a massive amount of fucking people in the Western world are like unemployed and, fucking scraping to pay their bills and all. You know what I mean? I just cannot believe that there is shit wrong with the world and yet they pay fucking people to produce that fucking horse shit. They have mastered, they being Disney or Lucasfilms or whoever, but these motherfuckers have mastered the art of doing nothing. Doing nothing. What a fucking shit fest, dude. I watched the episode a little late. I took my lovely wife out to dinner last evening, so like I wasn't here at fucking 8 o'clock when it. I got up because like who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck about this fucking bullshit, dude? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm done. I'm gonna keep watching it because it's content for the fucking channel. But what a fucking piece of fucking slow ass fucking nothing garbage. Like man, at least the Acolyte had like a bunch of like political hot points that you could fucking be mad about if you so choose, or like, calling the Force I'm just saying, like, there were reasons that the fucking Acolyte was terrible. But, like, the Skeleton Crew is like fucking, it's like watching a fucking, Pepto-Bismol commercial or some bullshit. Like, it is the biggest nothingness. I don't know. What the fuck. I don't know what the fuck. This episode, whatever. We found out that some Eopes have horns. We saw a green Ithorian. You know what's interesting to me? At least like on this planet at up your fucking asshole, whatever the fuck this planet was. Which was definitely like populated by Eastern Europeans. I thought that was an interesting speech. The, Eastern European girl telling the fucking little blue, not Max Rebo, "You are weak, but we are not weak. We are always strong because we fight for everything." That is not what her accent was like, but on that planet, we saw one Ithorian, one Greedo, and I'm wondering, like, how are these singular aliens showing up on a planet like this that's obviously also disconnected from the universe in a way, right? Like, who are they breeding with? Like, are they the last one? Like, a lot of these aliens seem to be like the last of the Mohicans of their fucking shit where they're at. Oddly enough, the film Last of the Mohicans, not one Mohican was hired. Coochie coo, baby. But like, what the fuck, dude? This fucking show sucks. Show is starting to fucking suck. Like, this show is sucking bloated, dead hobo cock. It's fucking ridiculous. And like, I know there's people that are liking it or whatever, but I have to say, I question these people's judgment in art of film, and like You know, some people would think getting their thumb smashed by a hammer was entertaining too, but that doesn't mean that we should allow them to fucking, you know, make the arrangements for the entertainment at our fucking party. You know? Like, what the fuck, man? I don't know. There's gonna be people. Look, I'm gonna say this, all right? I'm from a different time. I was raised by a generation that's like, even people in the community who are 55 and 60 years old, like, I was raised by your fucking grandparents, right? Like, I was raised by the generation before, 2 generations before y'all. And, you know, there's just, you know, there's people out there, if you made a fucking list of the top movies of all time, like, dude, none of this shit would be on it, dude. If you know, maybe if you made, like, I don't even know, but I'm just saying, like, fuck, man. All this pop culture, Marvel, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Jaws, like, I know that we're all fans of them and all that, but at the end of the day, if you were gonna make a fucking list of the greatest films of all time, none of those fucking films should be on it. Like, at all. At all. You know? Like, maybe one of the most modern films might be The Godfather, but even then, I don't know. But it's just, I cannot believe that this Skeleton Crew shit fucking passes for fucking entertainment. You thought The Acolyte was fucking lame? You thought The Acolyte was fucking lame? I can't even, there almost are not words. Just like, what was that? What was that? What was that shit last night, dude? And it's like, you know, the last episode, if you looked at the whole timer, it was 39 minutes. Magically, last night's episode was 37 minutes. Like, they're like, fuck, let's try to cut 2 minutes every fucking episode. That way, by the time we get to the end, we won't have to do any work. Who's paying these fucking people? I cannot, I'm serious. Like I said at the beginning, I can't believe people are fucking paid to make this fucking shit. Nothing's going on. There is no fucking story now. They're just like, hey, let's go to fucking this planet and have nothing happen. And have nothing that has anything to do with the fucking story. Talk about a waste of fucking time. You know, and like last night, I watched it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a video. But I was so disgusted and so fucking, I didn't. So this morning I was like, well, I guess I better make one because that's what we're doing. I'm like, dude, this fucking, I'm sorry I'm not more specific about, but this is shit, man. If everybody who's like, oh, I didn't get Disney because I wasn't gonna watch, it's like, good on you. You saved some fucking money because this is absolutely something you do not need to watch. You do not need to watch it. I'm sorry I fucking watched it. And like, dude, I didn't like Ahsoka and I didn't like Acolyte and I didn't fucking like a lot of the shit, but like, dude, this is right up there with it. This might be worse. Because it's a complete waste of time. There is no fucking story. You know, and like, there's a lot of Star Wars. There was a few of us OT fans have been discussing this, but like, you know, we watch everything that's Star Wars in the hopes that there is something good. But like, time and time again, we have been fucking fooled. We have been fooled because there's nothing. Complete nonsensical. The Acolyte had one cool fucking fight scene. Well, maybe 2. The first fight scene in the first episode was like, it grabbed you. Were like, hey, that's cool. I'm gonna watch this. And of course it turned out to be pretty much to do about nothing, to be honest. But we're 3 or 4 episodes into this Skeleton fucking Crew, and like I just can't even be fucking bothered with it. And like we'll see, like next Tuesday, you know, if I'm doing something, like I'm not making it a priority in any way. Just like last night, the episode before this, how I didn't even think about it. People were like, "Oh, it's Tuesday, you're gonna watch that thing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll watch it later." Like I don't need to. I'm not excited about it. Do not give a fuck. And I don't understand why anybody else would give a fuck. And like I said, I know there's people out there, even people who I consider my friends, and they're, you know, like the last episode, and people are like, "Oh, I'm really enjoying it, and it's awfully entertaining, and whatever the fuck." And like I'm sorry, but like I question all decisions that you make as a fucking adult, because this is fucking garbage. This is a fucking nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. Like we might as well watch a live stream of somebody putting up shelves and painting their wall, which some of us actually have. But I'm saying, like, this is what is going on here? What is fucking going on here in this fucking show? Nothing. Nothing. I don't even know if there's a hope of something happening, right? And like most of us in the community, people who have theories, looking at you, kid. But you know, there are people in the community who are old enough and have seen enough shows and that are intellectual enough to kind of like see what's going on. That's how you can produce theories and overtures to what you think may happen. And there's a majority of us who have been correct in all senses of that, on the vast majority of Star Wars shows. And I have to say, no matter how fucking smart me and Rick are, or me and Ed, or Ed and I, or Brett at Collecting with Cool, or the vast majority of us, we're all figuring out what's going on. We all know what's going to happen, whether it was Acolyte or Ahsoka or whatever. We all knew, and like your show that you produce, it should not be so elementary that 9 out of 10 people know what's coming next. You know? And so, like I said, I cannot fucking believe that we live in a fucking world where there is unemployment and fucking despair, and people in other countries are fucking hungry, and even fucking people in this country, they don't know where they're gonna get their next meal from, and they're paying these cock fucking suckers, these fucking limp dick, no load pieces of shit. They fucking pay people. That's their fucking job. Their kids have fucking clothes, and they fucking eat because of that. That makes them a viable member of society? That's their job? That's fucking ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. Motherfuckers need to fucking, like, we need to bust out the fucking guillotine and put it out in the town square, because this should not be fucking allowed. And like, even if the Skeleton Crew is made for children, and all of whatever people's excuses are, or have been, what fucking child is going to be entertained by that? What child's going to be entertained by that? If you got a PS5, or any number of fucking things, even if you're going to fucking steal your uncle's cigarettes and go smoke them under the bridge, like, why would a kid take any amount of time out of their fucking day to watch that garbage when they could be fucking, like I said, stealing their uncle's fucking cigarettes? It's ridiculous. I'm at a complete fucking loss. I'm at a complete loss. Will I watch the show next week? Yeah, cause we're fucking Star Wars YouTubers, but I'm fucking sick of it. And maybe my channel, maybe we should be watching fucking Citizen Kane and The Third Man and The Searchers and The Bravados and Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Gonzalez. And maybe we should be watching like actual cinematic masterpieces. And like, I just like, talk about the fleecing of America. The fleecing of America is that this fucking shit that is put on is classified as fucking entertainment. And even Acolyte. You know, if Acolyte was going to be some political fucking phenomenon and change the world, and, you know, you're really, like, people are going to hammer home their political ideas to get people to go, oh, I never thought of it that way. Then, like, shame on those motherfuckers, too. Because it just one fucking limp dick, no load, piece of shit, cock sucking, waste of fucking time after another, bro. Then fucking Ed, shout out to you, Ed. Love you, brother. He had texted me last night. He was like, oh, did you see? He said, oh, I'm watching The Skeleton Crew. I'm bored. And I was like, oh, I haven't seen it yet. And he said, Acolyte was better. And I was like, oh, ha, 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 that's, you know. Blah, blah, blah. But no, he's fucking right. He's totally fucking right. Like, Acolyte was the biggest chunk of shit in the history of chunks of shit. And somehow, they made something less entertaining, less meaningful, completely wasted a Shavestein Wolfman who has been on the screen fucking 3.5 minutes. I don't know, man. I'm thoroughly disappointed. Thoroughly disappointed. I don't know. Fuck. Anyway. I would say that there's no words, but I've obviously spent 18 minutes fucking just repeating myself of how much, dude, what happened? What fucking happened last night? Nothing. Nothing happened. Are they a step closer? No. They added an entire new unnecessary level. Why would Shmi have been on that planet? Why would destroying the coordinates on that thing have anything to fucking do with with that? You know? And obviously they're gonna, his captain's gonna be like, yeah, we know there's treasure there. Let's copy the coordinates. Let's destroy them. Then we went there, and then something happened. You know, they were obviously killed, and I guess, but then who were they killed by? And who was the fucking, like, why is any of that gonna make sense? And, like, if that planet is an established planet, and if the security droids or whoever, like, if they killed all those pirates, like, why would they leave the fucking ship there? And, like, why did the ship just get buried under dirt? I don't know, man. Favreau and Filoni can fucking suck a fucking dick. Because this is fucking terrible. This is fucking terrible. Dude, I would punch those motherfuckers right in the fucking nose. Fleecing of America. Fleecing of America. But all that being said, who loves you, baby?